So this was the problem that we were trying to solve, but we ran out of time. Basically, I was trying to explain this, but that if you have a right triangle, and look at this diagram first. So if you have a right triangle, within the right triangle, if you draw from the hypotenuse to the right angle, if you draw the perpendicular line, it creates actually 3 triangles. So see here, I've made the 3 triangles that come out of it. And these 3 triangles are going to all be similar. So here you have CDA, which is here, CDA, and then CBD, CBD, and then also DBA. And I know that you were having a hard time believing or seeing that these are similar. So what I'll do is I'll attach another video that proves it, but because I don't want to waste the time in this video, I'll just attach the other videos. It's been proven many times. Okay, so knowing that there are these 3 triangles are similar, we can solve this problem by just setting up a proportion. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this example down here. So to solve this, I'm going to start off by just drawing all 3 triangles so that we can see them. So I have triangle QPR with the hypotenuse of 3x minus 1 and x. And then I have SRQ with sides, with SQ having the length of 2x minus 1 and SR having the side length of 3x minus 1. And then I'll have my final QSP with a side length of 2x minus 1 and then SP having a side length of x. So now that we have it set up, we have to choose which of the triangles is going to be helpful to us. We can see QPR here doesn't give us much information. It only has the hypotenuse to deal with, so that's not going to be useful. So let's just erase it and get it out of the way. And we'll be left with RSQ and QSP. So now we have to create a proportion. It's really important when you do this that you make sure that you're looking at the corresponding sides. So for instance, SR corresponds to SQ, and that SQ corresponds to SP. So to set this up, I'm going to say that 3x minus 1 over 2x minus 1 is going to be equal to 2x minus 1, this one right here, 2x minus 1 over, where's my green? There it is, over x. And that's it. So the only other thing that I would say, make sure that you understand how all 3 triangles correlate to each other, because she could use, like for instance, she could have used up here, she could have used PQR. She could have used the big triangle. So make sure that you understand that it could be any 3 of the triangles that she could give you parts for. And the best thing is to set up and draw all 3 triangles. It might take a little bit more time, but writing it out will make sure that you don't make any mistakes. So email me if you have any questions, and other than that, I hope this makes sense.